Okay, so today I'm going to teach Katie here how to play French horn. To start with, let's think about the idea of an embouchure and buzzing. You want to make sure that you have firm corners, but you don't want to make your whole mouth an embouchure too tight so that you can't buzz. You don't want to be squeezing, and you also don't want to pucker out your lips and push them out like this, like you're kissing. A good general idea is to think of saying the word poo. So can you say that?
Poo.
And see kind of how your mouth feels. And so you want to kind of think that idea and that shaping. And then the idea is to think about buzzing your lips and focusing it more towards the center. And so a good idea is to think of buzzing freely, like that, and then trying to focus it more towards the center of your lips. So, that makes sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when playing on and buzzing on the mouthpiece, you want to think of a general idea of kind of resting it on your lower lip. You don't want to have too much on one lip and too much on the other, and you also don't want to have it off to either of the sides. You want to have it kind of centered. A good general idea is about 2/3 on your lower lip, 1/3 on your upper lip. So try just buzzing on the mouthpiece. Yeah. Okay. Now that you've got the general idea and concept of embouchure and buzzing, why don't we try it on the horn? For proper horn playing, you want to make sure that your horn is up, and then you want to make sure that it's at a comfortable position. You don't want to be up, but you also don't want to be slouching. You want to be able to sit fairly upright, but yet comfortable. And you also want to make sure that your bell is facing out and away from your body. And depending on your height, some people will rest the bell on their leg, and others who might be too tall to do that will have to hold it up. And then with your right hand, you're going to kind of form like this, keep all the fingers together, and then you're just going to stick it in the bell and rest it gently. You don't want to force it into the bell, but you also want to make sure that it's not like just kind of floating in midair in there. You also want to have it at about a 90-degree angle at your elbow, and then you also want to make sure that you don't cup your hand closed, because then you're closing off the sound. So you want to make sure that it kind of rests there and is open so that sound can escape. So see what you can do with proper playing position. Very good. Okay. Now that we've got general playing position and got a good idea of buzzing, let's start with notes. To start with, we'll go ahead and play G, which is open, none of the valves down. Yeah. Okay. Next we'll go down one, and that's F. And to play F, it's the first valve. Yeah, you're getting it. One of the difficulties with horn is that there are so many different possible notes you can play on just one fingering, and so it's good practice to practice different ear training exercises, so that way you get a general idea of pitches, because horn can be really hard, to hear pitches, especially because of what concert pitch it is and how it plays compared to other instruments. Plus, again, the possibility of playing so many different notes compared to other brass instruments. So let's try the F again. Yeah. Okay. Next is E, which again is open like G. So as you can see, another note played on the same fingering combination. And then next is D, which, like F, is also the first valve. Okay, with playing lower notes on horn, you want to think about relaxing your embouchure just a little bit. Not so much that you can't buzz, but also you don't want to play so tight that you can't play that low. So think about loosening just a tiny bit, but still keeping your corners firm.
Okay.
See? Yep, you're getting it. Lower notes. Okay, and then the next note is C, which, like E and G again, is open. Think about loosening your embouchure just a tiny bit, but keeping firm corners, and use a lot of air. That's okay. You can slowly work your way down to it as you need to. And now that we've got some basic notes learned, let's try and play a basic melody. Let's play popular hot cross buns that everyone likes. So, you can see, it's all notes, basic notes. Can you tell me what the fingering for E is?
Open.
Yep. And then D?
It's the first one.
And then C?
Open.
Yep. Okay. So let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4.